Johnny Cage is another very powerful character in this game. He previously was a fully rushdown character in MK10, but in this version they have made him quite well-rounded, and he seems to have a lot of tools that can be really useful in all areas of the match. So, start off with his normals. +3 on block. Wow, that's really good. If you ever see me stance jab like the stance change like this, by the way, it's because I've accidentally pressed it. So standing 1, that's a high. That's +3. That's really good. Down 1, low jab is -3. Hollywood haymaker. That's also +3. Bloody hell. That's also a high. So mid. That's -14. Wow. I guess because that's a launcher. But I didn't know that. Oh wow, that's really unsafe. Can you special cancel that? Whoops. Doesn't look like you can. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's super unsafe. I think that's just a part to do in combos to keep the combo going, but if he ever does that to you just in neutral randomly, that's -14. So you can hella punish that. Forward triangle is a high, -2. Uppercut. That's a I mean, like always, it's unpunishable if you block it, but if you duck it and you read it. Sudden violence, high, that's +2. So he's got 3 normal buttons that leave him at frame advantage. That is really good. That's a low. Oh, you can check that. Down 1. So this is what well, I'll do that afterwards. Okay, so down 1, checkable, forward, sorry, back 3, forward 3, that is safe, down 3 is also safe. So it's only the back 3, sorry, that's unsafe. Back 3, back 2, both unsafe. But back 3 is just a check. And the rest of his normals. You got 4, which is also, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All of his normal buttons on block, I mean they're all high, but they all leave him at frame advantage. That is really good. His sweep is safe. Arcing knee is -9. That is interesting, but he can special cancel it. Okay, so that's forward 4, and this is good because you'll see a lot of Johnnies try and use this around here, because you see how far he, especially again if you dash cancel it, I mean he travels up. Oh, I didn't dash cancel it. If you dash cancel it, he's going a fair distance. I mean that's the whole screen. Is that the whole screen? Yeah, that's the whole screen. So if you dash cancel that, it's unsafe, -9. So you can get a full combo. But be careful because he can just, you know, if he thinks you're going to throw a fireball, or you know, if you're not blocking, that covers a vast distance. And then Breaking Bad, and that's just his down 4, and that's also checkable. So a lot of very, very safe normals. A couple. The only 2 that are really unsafe are his forward 4 and his back 2. But you can check his down 4, and I think it's, what was it? Down 4. Can't remember which one it was. Sorry. Is it down? Ah, that's it. Back 3. Back 3. Down 4 are both -6, and then his forward 4 is super unsafe. So you can check that. Okay, so those are his normals. Strings. He's got a lot of strings. Okay. Oh, he does have a lot of strings, bloody hell. Okay, so 1, 2. Leaves him at. I'm just speechless how many of these moves are 0 or plus or on block. So this is 0 on block, so this is completely safe. Uppercut is -7, so you can check that. Down 1. That's +6, but I mean he is pretty far away. But maybe he'll do this after that. If you press a button. That's 1, 2, 4. And then you got 2, 4, 4. Okay. So that's -2. So you have to mash the 4 after the 2. Because if you just press it, it doesn't come out. So it leaves him at -2 and quite a good distance away from you. And he can so if he finishes it with the back kick, it's -17, so you can definitely punish that with a shoulder. You can definitely, and if he's that far away, you can probably punish it with a back 3 as well. Yeah, you can definitely punish that with a back 3 from that range. So if he finishes that string off, punish the heck out of it. Don't let him get away with it. So then you've got silent but deadly, forward 2, 1. High into a mid, -5, that's safe. Oh wow, okay, the shoulder tackle, that's -3. Interesting. 3, 4. It's -1. So he's got a sweep, which is -11. Which is that'll push you too far away to punish with your down 1, I think. +6. Jeez Louise. So that's 3, 4, up 3. It's +6. Okay. Johnny Cage seems like a very good character. And you've got forward 3, 4, 4. Oh wait. Is this the same? No, so he's got 2 into this, and then he's got forward 3 into the same thing. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's high. They're both high. I don't know what the difference, why you would have 2 strings that have different starters and the same enders. Maybe an anti-air? They're both plus on block. Okay. But they're both -2. What's the startup actually? That's 14, that's 8. So I guess if you're going for the punish, so if somebody does something that's -8, you can hit them with this one. And if they do something that's -11, you can hit them with that one. Okay, that makes sense. Back 3, 4. Yes, okay, so this will be your bane. This is why you always block low against Johnny Cage. Because, as far as I can tell, or as far as I've seen, he hasn't got a single overhead yet. And this move in the neutral, I mean, firstly, he steps see how far he goes with this. Again, if you dash cancel it, it's more or less the whole screen. It is the whole screen. And then, he does that into the low, which he then converts into the nut cruncher, and then a combo for massive damage. So I'm not entirely sure how you beat Johnny Cage, to be honest with you. I think to stop him from doing his stuff. But yeah, so he'll be in the neutral, walking backwards and forwards, boom, low, and then that's only -7, so you can maybe check it with a down 1, but yeah, you have to be very careful because that's his main combo starter, I think, from what I've seen anyway in my games. Okay, that makes sense. I was getting absolutely rinsed with this move the other day, and I could not figure out why I couldn't punish it, because I was like, he's jumping for 40 minutes, and I just kept getting punished, and it's because it's +7 on block. But it's got a ridiculous start up, and there's a high, so that's why. So if you see them do this knee, I would block low, and if you see them do this knee, then I mean it's pretty clear if he's going to do the jump attack afterwards. You just have to duck it. Don't duck block it, just duck it. But be careful, because if you just duck it, he can go into this forward 4-4, and that's a mid, and I'm guessing a special cancelable. Or maybe it isn't. Isn't it? Oh, it's not special cancelable. Oh. So maybe it is worth just ducking it normally, unless it's special cancelable and hit. Let's see. Off. No. Okay, so if you see him do the knee, I mean the knee is special cancelable if I remember correctly. Yeah, so the knee is special cancelable, but if you see him do something else, just duck, because the worst he can get out of that is that. Just the kick, because the kick isn't special cancelable. So if you block that knee, just duck. Unless, I mean you can duck block if you're almost dead and you don't want to die. But if you're both on full life, there's no reason to not. I mean, that doesn't do... It does a fair amount... how much damage does it do? So just the knee does 50. I mean, it does 60 damage. It is quite a damaging move, but to be... For that, or to be -7... I mean, for him to be +7 on block. I don't know, man. I'd have to test it in an actual match and see what the benefit of doing both options is. We're just finishing up his special moves now. So it's -1. Spinning back, another spinning back kick. So rule of thumb is his spinning back kicks are +6. Apart from if you do, hold on. So if you do this one, so all the spinning back kicks are +6. Apart from the big jumpy spinning back kick after these kicks. So if it's a fast jump back kick, it's +6. If it's a slow jump back kick, it's -17. So it might be worth being okay, it might be worth keeping an eye out for which is which. Didn't I go through all these? Have I gone mad? Oh, I just went through these. Okay, I have gone mad. Alright, that's fair. Alright, so that's all his special, that's all his normals and command and strings. So be very careful because he has a lot of very safe moves. Mime Time is a parry for everything. I'm not sure about fireballs, but you can't grab it. So definitely, if you see him do this, oh, no, if you see him backflip, if you see him do this, then he's definitely gonna be able to parry you. But you can go for a low. But if he amplifies it, it goes on for, well, he can amplify it twice, bloody hell. But yeah, he can amplify it and it just keeps going on. So just go for a low or fireball him, ice ball him. Straight force ball. -9. So from this range you can punish it, but you can just duck it. Even if he amplifies both hits. So he's plus on block if he does it close up, but both hits are high, so you can just duck both, so that's cool. Brass knuckles, they add damage to his punches if I remember correctly. Yeah, on block damage. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that as a normal move. Oh. Nut punch is -14, so you can punish the heck out of that. If he just does that on block, if he just tries to finish string with it. I can do a string. So there, boom, punish it, super punishable, -14. Flippy kick, that's also super punishable, -14. -20. I mean, he's pretty far away. Maybe you can dash cancel back 3, or you can definitely get him with a shoulder from that range, but be careful because what they like to do as well is they'll hit you with that and then you think, oh, I can punish it, you go in and then you get flippy kick to the face. Shadow kick. Super unsafe. But you can also duck it as well if you think it's coming and punish it. But I mean, that is incredibly unsafe. And then cage rage. This is an interesting one. So, if you block this twice, it's a high. It starts off as a high. Then if you block it again, it becomes a mid. And then if you after the second time you block it, the third time becomes unblockable. And a mid, I think. And you can amplify it. Oh. Let's see if you can duck it. I don't think you can. I mean, I don't know why it'd be mid, high, mid, but let's just double check just to be safe. So, off. Duck. Yeah, that's a mid. So, you can't block it. So if you block it twice on the third block, it's going to become unblockable. So, yeah, be careful with that. But that's it, I think.